Hello everyone, James Pungello from VGutopia.com here, and welcome to Upon Further Review. This is a new feature that we will be doing, where we will take a second look at trailers for popular games, and see what we can gather from a closer look. First we have the gameplay trailer for Assassin's Creed 3, so let's dive right in. So as the trailer starts up, we can see that this is all pre-alpha gameplay footage, using the Anvil Next engine, which is an Ubisoft game engine. We can see a lot of snowy environments and British soldiers, and there's Connor in the trees. He's hunting down one of the British soldiers, and looks like he's got him cornered. We can stop it right here. Now we can see Connor using a bow and arrow, which is something that we haven't seen before in the Assassin's Creed series. We've seen crossbows, but not bow and arrow, at least from the main character. This is definitely in keeping with the spirit of the game and of this kind of American Revolutionary period. This is one of several new weapons that Connor will be able to use in the game. So now we can see the Ubisoft logo, what looks like a dock. Connor's walking through a crowd here. If we go ahead and stop it right here, we can see a large-scale battle, and that's something you're going to see a lot of in the game, in that Connor is fighting through the American Revolution, so there's going to be these large-scale battles, and he'll be assassinating people during these battles. But he is an assassin first and foremost. He is not a soldier in the war, which is an important part of the game. So you're going to see, assassins versus Templars, with the American Revolution kind of being in the background. As the trailer starts back up, we can see Connor moving through this large battle, kind of on the outskirts. It's clear that he has a mission. He has something else that he's doing. It's a very cool kill here. As he approaches this guy here, and we can stop it, you can see that this man has obviously been killed by something. But the important part is that he's holding this letter in his hand. Most likely, this letter is of some kind of significance. It's possible that this is either who he was going to assassinate, or this could just be a random encounter, but I think it's pretty clear that this letter is probably going to be in some way significant to the game. So as the trailer starts up again, we can see Connor being attacked by a bear, which is a very scary thing. And if we stop it right here, we can see that Connor is with a British soldier. Not exactly sure who this character is. One of the theories that we have here at VGutopia is that this is Benedict Arnold, but we're not 100% sure on that. So, take that for what it is, but it looks like he's definitely some kind of significant character. So as the trailer continues, we can see more large-scale battles going on, more British and Americans going at it. If we stop it right here, we can see Connor climbing a rock face here. And this is significant simply because it's a new thing that's going to be in the game. Connor's going to be able to climb up trees and rocks and other things in the environment to get better vantage points. It's going to be similar to climbing buildings in the other games, but it adds a whole new dimension to the story. Obviously, the buildings that are going to be in colonial America probably aren't going to be as large as a lot of the buildings in Europe, so this is probably a replacement for that, but interesting nonetheless. As the trailer continues, we can see more fighting, more climbing, the American flag, things like that. We're going to see a new assassination here, using their own people against him. If we stop it right here, we can see Connor using the tomahawk, which is another one of the new weapons that he'll be able to use. The tomahawk is definitely a nod to his Native American heritage, but as you can see, it's shaped like the assassin symbol. So, mixing a little bit of the Native American culture with this assassins group that he's a part of. So the trailer is going to continue here, with more of Connor flying around the environment. Some battles now in the cities. This is Connor, flying through the more urban parts of colonial America, facing down a couple of soldiers back out in the woods, things like that. A lot of very cool takedowns and kills, things like that is going on right now. And it looks like, as we see the end of this trailer, he's getting towards his man that's obviously his target. And if we go ahead and stop it right here, we can see that this is a running takedown, which is something that's hasn't quite been seen in the franchise before. And as we see Connor, take the knife, stab it into the guy and kind of run, pick him up and run with him for a little bit before he actually ends up dropping him. on the ground. So that could be an interesting new mechanic for the game. So we see Connor drop him to the ground and go towards his main target. And as the trailer ends, we see some high praise from some big gaming publications. So that's always good news. And we see the Assassin's Creed 3 logo. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be coming out in October. We here at VGutopia can't wait, especially to see what happens at E3 with Assassin's Creed. See if we get any more gameplay, any more details on our new protagonist, and what the storyline's going to be. So, yeah, thank you for joining us for Upon Further Review. We hope to have many more of these as more trailers come out, especially as E3 rolls around. We hope to have a lot, in the weeks following E3. So check in with VGutopia.com for all your new news, reviews, previews, videos, everything you can think of gaming related. We going to be, trying to put as much content as possible. So thanks for watching.